Welcome to Grading Shift, and I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason. And this is minute 16.
16 of Fast and Furious. And we start this minute in Panama City, Panama.
Yeah, right. And I thought Panama City was like this awesome place. Like, don't people talk about like going to Panama? Like, oh yeah, we'll retire in Panama. Like, that's a billionaire's joke or something. Or
Is
not
it
billionaire. A lot of people joke about like, yeah. Like, oh yeah, once we're rich, we'll retire in Panama. But like, what's it about Panama? Is it like is there no taxes there or something? Because it certainly doesn't look like a nice place to live.
Maybe they go there for the canal.
Yeah, there's a lot of international traffic. But I don't know. Because this place looks pretty rough.
Yeah.
It's like...
But you could go to parts of... Like if you think of like,
Lancaster.
New York City, that's where the wealthy people live. If you're like from out of the country.
That's true.
And you go to New York City and like, oh, I can only afford to live in this part of the city.
That's true, the rough part, yeah.
But
this is definitely the rough part. It's like little tiny buildings, a lot of concrete buildings, red roofs, and then like kids run around. Everything's beat up and lots of people. And we see a Charger?
Yeah.
All right, hang on here. And rolling out from underneath is Dom.
Yeah.
So Dom's in Panama.
Yeah.
And we have no idea.
We last saw him in...
He ran from...
Yeah, where were they? Dominican Republic.
He ran from Letty.
Yeah, he left Letty sleeping.
Right.
With the necklace and a stack of cash.
And now he is...
Replacing the water pump.
What kind of car is that?
Dodge Charger.
Charger SS.
I'm not sure that you need to... I was going to look back at it just to make sure.
Yeah, a kid runs up to him.
But
and
it can't be a Charger.
Attention.
It's got to be a... No, it's got to be... Charger didn't make an
Nova.
SS. It's got to be a Chevrolet of some sort.
Is it a Nova? There was a Nova SS.
Yeah, and like every Chevy had like an SS. But that front end... I don't think...
Boy, I don't know the front ends.
Yeah. What do we think? Impala?
Oh, were they like...
What year? 72.
This is not my wheelhouse.
Impala.
So it looks like it's Panama, so it's tropical. There's like a lot of nice plants around. But it's a pretty ratty garage. Like, he's outside and the car's up on those like ramps you drive up on that like your grandpa always had in his garage. And you're like, oh, I'll need them. But like, I've never used them.
All right. I think we're getting close with the 68.
It has double round headlights up front. Oh, yeah. What is that?
Not quite.
Oh, yeah, that's more slanted.
It could be
front.
a Chevelle.
I think we'll probably see it later. Don't you think?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, really? He's just working on it for a little bit?
I'm not sure you have to get under a car to do a water pump.
Yeah. So he's he's obviously been here long enough to acquire a vehicle to work on. So it's not like the next week. All right, what's that car?
That's a 68 Chevelle.
Okay.
It's got the double headlights, but it's not quite right. I would say it's a Chevelle.
It might be like mid-70s once they start to get uglier.
Yeah. First gen. Oh, yeah. There it is. Right?
First gen?
70.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
Yeah, a little bit
Chevelle.
Square. Okay. It's a 70 Chevelle.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
Oh, Ryan found it.
There it is.
Up in a dark red. Hood up, and he is working on it.
Yeah. But that's weird because he doesn't drive Chevys. He's a Mopar guy.
Oh.
Chargers.
Mopars are Dodges.
Dodges, yeah.
Maybe it's a customer car.
But that's why he's fixing it, because it's a Chevy.
Yeah, see, they just
found on road dead, right? Chevrolet.
But this kid gets his attention because there's like a payphone out in the front of the building. Yeah. So Dom walks out and the phone's just hanging from it. Everybody's just walking by like, that's normal. And
so every time the phone rings, like that kid, is that like what he does? He answers it?
He answers the phone and is like, go find Dom.
How did Mia even get that phone number? Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry.
He answers the phone then. He answers his name in Spanish.
No, he says Dímelo.
Which is?
Talk to me.
Oh, because the subtitles say Dom.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then he says, Mia, I told you not...
because she says Dom. He says Dímelo, and then she says Dom. And then he knows who it is.
Right.
Yeah.
No, he thinks he does. He says, Mia, I told you. Oh, I'm very confused at this conversation. He says, Mia, I told you not to call me here. And he says,
I see.
He says, or she says, Dom, it's Letty. And I'm thinking, oh, he mistook,
mistook, yeah,
misunderstood her, and thought Mia, or thought Letty was Mia, and she corrected him. No, this is Letty. But she's actually saying
the
no,
call
it's
is about Letty. Yeah, it's Letty. It is Letty.
She's
been murdered. So last he knew, she was still sleeping in bed in DR.
Right. Now, scene change, but he stood like staring, like, oh no, like for a split second.
Yeah.
And now we don't know how much time's passed, but we do know people are after him, and they're probably killing her to get to him.
Yeah.
Is this how she died? I thought it was like a fiery car accident or something.
Yeah.
Okay, we just get more details later.
Right. Yeah. It was a fiery car accident, and then we'll find out in this movie.
So we get a big scene change, and now we're in a different place, and they don't say where this time. But it seems,
like what part of the world?
Yeah, they don't have the letters of the city come on, but it seems like there's a port,
train yard. I mean, anybody could recognize this as L.A., right?
You think it's L.A.?
Yeah, it
looks like American trees here. And we're at a cemetery.
Yeah,
there's a funeral. It's a weird funeral.
So it must be for Letty.
But this is the one part of this movie I remember, because it's the only time there's actually some cool cars. So we get at the funeral, there's a bunch of tuner cars, good looking ones. We get a yellow EG hatch, Honda Civic EG, with some spoon wheels, black tires, white lettering on the tires. Good looking classic,
Yeah. Borla exhaust.
Oh, probably. Got a roll cage
what was it?
in it.
Spoon engine. What was Hector driving? What was Hector getting?
Oh, boy. 3 of everything.
You said spoon wheels, and it made me think of that line from the
first
movie.
They might not be spoon wheels.
Yeah.
But they're like pretty simple, like probably a 15-inch 5-spoke, but they're aftermarket.
Yeah.
Then we get a second-gen FC. So it's just an FC.
Yeah.
It's not a second-gen. It's an ARC-7 FC. I guess, I don't know what gen that would be. But it's lowered. Right? It's lowered good. It's got gold wheels with chrome lips, staggered wheels. It's like a purplish color. It's good looking.
Well, you would think if FD is the one after this, then and FC is this one, then you would think that this would be a third iteration.
Was there an FA?
Huh. Yeah, I had a picture of that one. I sent it in the Discord the one time. The second one, whatever the second one is.
You can kind of see how the style of cars has changed since the first movie, because these cars do not have all the crazy graphics on them. Well, one does. But they're super clean, and they're lower. In the first movie, none of the cars were lowered. These cars are all pretty low.
Well, the Eclipse was low. Well, maybe it's like ground effects.
You mean the lip kit, the body kit?
That's what you call ground effects, isn't it?
No.
There's a FB. What's ground effects?
Like LEDs and neons under your car. Yeah. I think some people call body kits ground effects. All right, third car here is a beautiful blue NSX.
Yeah, that's almost out of place. Right?
See, these were actually more affordable back then. Like, that's a $100,000 car now.
That's crazy.
15 years ago, 20 years ago,
what year was
a
early
$30,000 car. They made them, started in 1991, I think, and they stopped making them in the early 2000s.
That's crazy. It's such a good-looking car still.
So good-looking.
I mean, it's not as like sleek as like new ones are, but it's still so good-looking. Like, you look at that and be like, that's definitely like a Ferrari, right?
I almost bought one of these.
And you didn't?
No. It was a little bit out of my price range, but I was like really, like almost sold a car to try to buy it. It was an R-Title NSX. 11,000. It was pretty clean, but it had 150,000 miles on it.
Jeez.
It's a Honda.
Yeah.
Ran good and had like some mods. 11 grand, which is crazy. That car would still be worth 50 grand right now. It was the same guy I bought the Festiva from that had it.
Oh, really?
His name was Devin, but yeah. He said that it was awesome to drive, but actually so boring. He said they were just so slow. He said they looked awesome, and they looked like they'd be so fast.
What engine is in it?
They have a V6 in them. but they're only 270 horsepower.
Okay.
So it's not like terrible, but
Like an Accord engine?
probably was. That's how Honda did it, right? They put like a Camry engine, or no, that was
Yeah.
that's how.
But like an
Lotus
Accord,
did it.
like, do they have any 6-cylinder rear-wheel drive? I assume these are rear-wheel drive.
It is, but it's rear engine.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. We'll look this up.
And the last car is like a Pontiac Solstice or something?
No, it's a 350Z, isn't it?
No, it's
Oh, you're right. That might be a Saturn Sky.
yeah,
or
one
a
of those
Solstice.
two. One of those two.
I thought it was a convertible Z, but it has some graphic. That one does have some decals on it.
Yeah,
but
like Paisleys and things.
yeah, it's a little bit classier though
whose
than
would
like
that
the
be?
first movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe the NSX is a 4-cylinder. Nope. This is the brand new one. Let's see, like a 1995. The new ones have a 6-cylinder. It's a 3.0 V6. And then they had, in 99, they went to 3.2 V6. And there was a turbo one.
I wonder what other engine, like, wasn't the S2000 was just like an Accord engine, but
No,
turned.
It was very different. It had the same, so the Accord had the F20 or F22, and that's
Yeah.
what the S2000 had,
Right.
based on the number, but it was a completely different engine.
Oh.
Great engine. That engine
Is that
like,
just
set
the number of
records.
the block? Well,
Yeah, that's like a block number.
Hmm.
But I think the S2000 was the highest horsepower engine per liter,
Mhm.
naturally aspirated,
yeah.
for in any vehicle under $100,000.
I'm
So-
surprised it has to have that last conditional statement there.
Yeah, because I think there's like some exotics that made like some crazy power on their like V12, 2.0 liter V12.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I mean? There's like some weird exotic cars.
All right. So, yeah, all these cars are parked at the funeral. Obviously, it's a tuner car person.
So we have to assume it's Letty's funeral.
Yes.
Now, the weird part about this funeral, there's a bunch of FBI also watching.
Right.
And not inconspicuously. They're
No.
parked. They have 3 Crown Vics parked on the other side, and they're all standing there in their suits just watching the funeral.
Yeah. Because, well, Letty also, I mean, she was a criminal, right? She was probably still running. And if they figured that Dom would be back to see her at her funeral.
See, you know more than me, but my guess was about this movie, to be like clear.
Okay.
You know more than me about this movie.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, so they're hoping somebody shows up for the funeral,
Right.
and they're after that person.
Right.
But they're not being inconspicuous at all.
Yeah. No. They're not like hiding. They
But
could,
who was there? Like,
I mean,
tuner
they're
car-
dressed the part. They could literally just drive the regular car and sit in the.
Yeah.
Or
why
like
wouldn't
maybe
they
not have
hide?
Brian there. But like
Yeah.
nobody else. They wouldn't recognize anybody else.
Well, and he's really close to her, right? Would they be close?
What do you mean, like?
Letty and Brian. Did they have
Like
any?
friends?
Yeah.
Well, in the first movie, I mean, but not really. She was kind of not that personal to him.
Right.
Personable to him in the first movie.
In the second movie, she wasn't in it.
No. Yep. This is the first one she's been in.
So he wouldn't want to, like, be at her funeral to pay his respects.
No, I don't. Well, maybe. I mean, he probably considers himself a friend of the group. She's part of the group.
But the
key
group kind
member.
of didn't like him either, did they? He was just tight with Dom. And even they, like, didn't actually know each other that long.
Well, by the time that they did like him, they almost immediately after found out that he was a cop.
Police,
And
yep.
so, like, any rapport they had with him was gone.
And then he helped save them, though, at the end.
Right.
So I
yeah, I
think-
guess.
I think they're on a weird sort of relationship with him.
Yeah.
Like, but if they saw him there, they might be pissed or, like, I don't know. Especially him being a cop there would probably
Right,
not make them
right.
happy.
Yeah.
Because now you're like, oh, he's back with the police.
Right. He pretended like he was against the police, but now he's back with them.
Yeah.
But he needs a job, so
Yeah. You need jobs.
Yeah. Gotta have a job.
This is what, 2008? Stock market's about to crash. So.
Is it? 09, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Housing market already crashed.
Yeah, it's crashing.
Yeah, it's crashed. Recession.
So he's like, I gotta work for the FBI again.
See some hope posters in the background. What was that?
Huh?
Was that 2008? Obama?
Oh, that was his thing. Hope.
Remember the pictures?
Yeah.
The posters.
Yeah. Crazy.
But yeah, that's where minute 16 ends. We got at least 4 agents and 1 photographer who also might be an agent.
Right.
I'd say 5.
Yeah, that guy's.
This is a guy here too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the end of the minute.
That's the end of minute 16. So
will Dom show up for his girlfriend's funeral?
Yeah, his old ladies.
And who's taking care of the kid now?
What
Do they
kid?
have a kid?
They don't have a kid.
Oh, that's later. Later.
That's much later.
Ugh, okay.
Years. They still don't have a kid. They never have a kid together.
Oh, they just
They
take one. I
co-parent
just
the
remember
kid.
the scene where he's like, "If they come for you tonight, hold on to this necklace."
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yes.
Why did you tell your kid that? It was in the preview of
They're
the movie.
coming.
They're coming.
But that wasn't even the movie then. I remember
No,
looking for that in the movie.
it was
but
completely
it was
taken out of context
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways, thanks everyone for listening. I'm
Yep.
Ryan,
And I'm Jason.
and always remember.
Winning's winning.
Oh, and hope you had a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. And Black Friday. And
and-
check out the deals. And our Patreon is available
Yeah,
at a price.
we would lower it, but it's already such a good price. It's like it's like J.C. Penney. It's
Right.
already at the sale price.
Yeah. So
And
what
they
we'll
did
do,
well.
we're going to have a giveaway this month.
Yeah,
Like every month. So if you sign up, you could win that. And that's better than any Black Friday deal.
yeah, better than any Black Friday deal.
Yeah.
Although I did see some headphones that were like 90% off,
Oh.
but you had to go to Target to get them.
What?
Not
Drive there?
I'm not trying to do that.
Do they actually have like Target? Like you can go to Target? I thought
Yeah,
it was
they have
just a
stores.
website.
Yeah,
Oh, really? That's weird.
you drive to Target.com store.
Man, I heard of my wife says she does that.
Yeah, it's just like a big mom's meeting.
Oh, they
With
have like
Starbucks.
strollers and they like exercise there.
Yeah, that's it.
That's probably right.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Oh yeah, we did that.
Oh, okay.